Yo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PBZ TV, the show where we cover the culture, music, sports, games, NBA, WWE, whatever the hell we want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. I'm James.
I'm Tom.
Whoa, dude.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I wasn't ready.
You cooked my intro. Oh, my God. We pre-planned that. So today, we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. We're going to we created a new-ish way we're going to do the show. Templated and all that. And we're going to start us off with the headlines. What's going on in the world? We're going to pick things from different topics and just kind of go in with it. Tom, I'm going to let you go first. What's your headline, brother? Lay the news out. What's happening in the world?
Okay, yeah, so I kind of want your opinion on this because it was a big topic last week in the world of football. So Trent Alexander-Arnold, he plays for Liverpool at the moment.
Yeah, I think I've seen him before somewhere or another.
Yep, he's right back. He's been there his whole career.
Yeah.
And he's won it all. He's won the Premier League twice now. Probably not as much as they probably thought they should.
Liverpool top of the table at the moment, right?
Yeah, they've won the league.
So
they've
gone on to win again.
They've won it. They've already won it.
Oh, they won it. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, that's the anticlimactic thing about football is sometimes it's just
you just kind of win on the points, right?
Yeah, they're all the manager's literally like in Ibiza or something, just like absolutely getting sloshed.
So when did it finish, or is it just first to points?
It's not finished. It's
like, so the winner's like pre-decided.
When it's mathematically impossible for anyone to catch them, they've won.
Oh, okay. Okay, bet
3 points for a win, 1 point draw.
Yeah. For context, I know barely anything about football. I'm like a basketball guy more than a football guy. So
yeah. So like. Probably explaining this to a lot of people.
Yeah. We're gonna lay the groundwork. So Trent Alexander,
so he basically has announced that he's leaving. He's going to join Real Madrid, which is probably arguably the biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
There's this sort of thing when Real Madrid come knocking, you get stepping.
You say yeah.
There's no saying no.
Makes
but
sense.
A lot of the Liverpool fans are obviously unhappy with this. There was a couple of situations where they had Mohamed Salah, I don't know if you know.
Salah,
Virgil van Dijk, and Trent.
My main knowledge of Salah, by the way, is these lot arguing in the group chat that no one's allowed to captain Salah. That's like, I don't even know what that means, but like, that's fantasy football shit, right? It's
fantasy football, yeah. In our group chat, we sort of made this rule last year that no one could captain. Or was it year before?
Because he's just too good?
He was just too good that it was just like nobody was not.
But if everyone can captain Salah, no one's captaining Salah, or is it just like not everyone had Salah on the team? On their football.
Everyone had him on the team because you couldn't not have him on the team, but everyone was like, "This is boring. Let's all just say we can't captain Salah."
Oh, I see.
But my argument was, I'm in other leagues, and this is not going to help because everyone has to captain Salah because it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just like overpowered as hell in the Premier League.
He does look like a bit of a mini Messi. I've seen a few highlights.
Yeah, I'd say
he's
like
got that vibe to him. Like just a small guy you can't catch. He's just ball sticks with his foot.
There's so many. If you're left-footed and you can dribble and you're like a small stature, yeah. I always call them B-Tech Messis, but that's
the greatest compliment you could get.
Yeah. There's no like. It's not an insult at all. Like there's just Messi's on a whole other level, so it's impossible.
Go back.
So those three players, their contracts were running out, so they were all out of contract this summer.
Yeah. And
then it's not like the NBA that. The free agents, technically, it's a little bit similar, but that never happens in football because you don't get anything for it.
Right.
It's not like your salary cap, I guess you would have more space for that, but you'd go and have to buy a player for like £70 million to replace them. So
I see.
So they were all like running out of the contracts, but Mo Salah and Van Dijk did re-sign, but they're in like their early 30s, so it's always a bit like, ooh, how long have they got left? But Trent's like 27. Yeah. And he's from Liverpool. He's a local lad. Yeah, so we've got a little case of the LeBrons going on here. He's won everything, and basically, now he's said that he's moving to Real Madrid.
What less does he have to prove to Liverpool, I guess?
That's a lot. That's one of the arguments, right? So
I can understand if they've never won anything. He's been really good. Again, the OG LeBron argument. Yeah. But if he's won everything already, done well, stayed there his whole career, what more does he have to gain? And if Liverpool's already winning, he is right back, not to disrespect the position of right back, but how important can a right back be to the point where Liverpool might not win because he's not there? Is he that good?
He defensively for a right back, he's actually quite poor.
Oh, okay. So why is he back there?
It's really weird. He's like kind of changed the right back itself.
Does he just run up the
where
wing
he like
and just
passes like the ball like it, as if it's a computer game. He'll literally like put it exactly on a plate.
Oh, I see. So he sets up the offense perfectly.
Yeah, he's like David Beckham playing right back. Like
Ooh, okay, yeah, I can see that comparison.
To do it. The way he kicks the ball and just he's like one of the best passers ever. So from a forward attacking
So it's kind of
perspective,
completely fucked their offense, basically.
No. They've got another guy like a backup, and I think he's equally as good. Not going forward, but like his defensive, like he's still quite good.
So they'll lose something and gain something at the same time, but it's more of a loyalty thing for Liverpool.
Yeah. So they had Steven Gerrard, obviously you know him, right?
Yeah, Stevie G. He stayed their whole career,
But there was a point where he was basically going to join Chelsea in 2005, I think.
God, that would have been.
And
was that with Lampard at the same time?
Yeah. So it would have. But there was a thing that they could never play together.
Oh, were they always beefing?
No, it's just like they could never get the best out of the both of them because they both played the same position.
They take up too much. Yeah.
So that's why England sort of like never could get the best out of those two. But
makes sense.
Jose Mourinho would have done it, and we would have just won everything. And I would.
A man can dream.
A man can dream. But he basically was going to leave, but he started getting death threats from the Liverpool fans and like that. Yeah.
Nah, it happens. They'll burn your jersey. They'll calm down eventually.
No, legit. We're going to like kill his family or something like that. So I think it's calmed down a little bit because I think Trent's got a few, but like it's not on the same level.
Yeah, it's not.
I think Gerrard was another level of player though.
It's
like
Stevie G, he's a legend.
Exactly. So
you might end up like that eventually, but you can't count that now.
Yeah, he stayed loyal. He didn't ever win the Premier League. He won the Champions League with them, but that was before he was going to leave. So basically, he didn't fulfill his
potential because he stayed loyal. That's a story of a lot of OG players in lots of different sports.
Well, I wouldn't say he didn't fulfill his potential because he does go down as maybe the best midfielder ever in the Premier League. Mm-hmm. He's that good.
Yeah.
But he didn't. When he's sitting at home now and he looks in his trophy cabinet, he's got like a couple in there where he could have stacked it. He could have stacked it with Chelsea, or he could have moved somewhere else. Do you know what I mean?
Well, then I can see why Trent would move. Like a lot of the times, you're judged retrospectively on your entire career.
But Trent's won. His cabinet in his Liverpool career is pretty stacked, right?
Yeah,
he's won everything.
But here's the thing: the next argument will be Liverpool overall was an incredible team, and they've won loads. Yeah. This is the Warriors dynasty thing.
Yeah,
they'll then get downgraded because the overall team was so strong that you would have won anyway. So if he doesn't move and prove himself somewhere else, someone will always find some way to question.
Yeah, but then the where he's going is
it just as OP?
For that perspective, no, they're even more OP.
Oh.
Real Madrid have got
so it's KD joining the Warriors.
Yeah, yeah. Not that I don't think that would. It's not the same because he's level. Not gonna. I don't think he's gonna propel them anymore. Like he's just gonna. They're attacking bits, but
so is he just kind of bored? And it was just a cool opportunity.
I mean, like I said, when Real Madrid come knocking, it's hard to say no, right? And I think he wants a new challenge. He said that he wants to win the Ballon d'Or. Which for a right back was incredible. So that is the best player in the world for the year.
Yeah.
So that's his aspirations. I guess he wants to be like a celebrity. He wants to go there and like be the man.
I suppose for someone that's already won it, I guess his goals would have changed. He would have just been like, I've got other pieces of gold to try and go after. I've got other goals. He's still so young for already to get a chip under his belt. Like, I can imagine he would almost be somewhat bored.
Yeah, well, he's not won the Ballon d'Or.
That's the thing. So that's the big one.
Yeah,
that's the new.
He thinks that Real
new thing to chase.
Usually that is the case. So the best players normally at the best team, which is always most likely Real Madrid because they just bloody win. But yeah, he was on the bench on the weekend, just gone against Arsenal, and they brought him on.
He's getting booed.
He got booed, bro. Like booed. And there's a lot of debate. Like, are they right for doing that? Are they?
Well, fans are always going to do that.
No, I don't know. It depends who it. I think Liverpool are very like the loyalty pledge, and he did say once upon a time that he said, "I'm never leaving." And that's resurfaced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get. Yeah.
And I don't think it was that long ago. I can't recall where it was.
I can understand the anger then, but like, also I feel like he'll have the advantage in the fact that like attention spans are small these days. Attention spans are small. Like there will be another controversy in football that will overtake his within 2 weeks. And they will still, every time he goes back to Liverpool, he'll get booed. Yeah. But I don't think it'll be that bad.
No, I think that's it. Like, once you leave Liverpool, that you've burnt that bridge sort of thing.
Yeah. It'll be mad every time he goes back.
But like Ronaldo left Man United to go Real Madrid, and a lot of the Man United fans were like, "Best of luck," sort of thing. Like you've earned this sort of thing.
Well, I feel like a lot of Man United fans would be like, "I can't believe we even had Ronaldo in the first place." Maybe I don't know. Like,
no, I consider Man United is the same probably level of like prestigiousness.
Okay.
From a history point of view, not at the minute, but
yeah.
So
I'm thinking of its modern context, I guess.
Yeah. It's pretty poor at the minute, but. I don't know. I just thought, like, what did you think of Imagine? I don't know if it's the same in basketball. They like previous players get booed and stuff, but I guess
it will depend on the fan base. Philly and Boston and New York are known as the most savage sort of fan bases.
Yeah.
So if you had, I'm trying to think of who, because people willingly leave the Knicks, because of mismanagement. I can't remember the most relevant example. When Kyrie left Boston, he got a lot of shit.
Yeah.
When he went to Dallas. I can't remember if he was traded or if it was free agent, but he wanted out and everyone knew. So I think every time he goes back to Boston, he still gets booed. So there's that. So the fans remember, but the overall legacy is
but like
affected.
Kyrie didn't win him anything, so they don't have to like pledge allegiance to him. Do you know what I mean? Like Trent has won everything at that club that he could possibly do. He's done everything he can.
Yeah, I feel like they still hate him. The NBA's moved quite rapidly in that conversation, where like we've seen so many players who could have done incredible things that just didn't get a chance to because they stayed loyal, and I think a lot of teams recognise that. Like the Portland Trailblazers, for instance, had Damian Lillard for so long, they were like, "Please leave, like do yourself a favour." I feel so bad for him as well because then he joined Giannis at the Bucks. It didn't work out well, and he's now just torn his ACL this year. So he's cooked.
Yeah,
he's cooked, and he's pushing 30, or he's in his 30s.
I don't think that's an end game, especially nowadays.
For basketball and ACLs, it's so rare to come back your proper self.
KD came back though, right?
Yeah, but
he's not the same.
He was then. Let's say he was a 30% reduction in KD-ness.
Yeah.
Which plus age is just not helping, and I think his contract is quite still hefty, so he's got like another 3 years or something with the Bucks,
and I think
so that's one whole year taken out of that, maybe a year and a half. So his trade value is cooked as well.
Obviously,
and then everyone thinks
player.
Giannis is going to leave the Bucks because he's been there his whole career. He has 1 and 1.
I don't understand how you.
But they failed to put a team around him.
I just don't know how you even. That's what I don't get right. How you can stay at Milwaukee. Live there up in that instead of going to like New York. I don't understand how New York hasn't done it yet. So
because the owner is that bad.
Yeah, I know, but look at where he is.
Also, the pressure of the Knicks is immense as well. I know a lot of people will struggle with it. I mean, the closest they've gotten is when they had Melo.
Yeah, but he
even Melo didn't have enough of a supporting cast. Yeah, exactly. It always tends to be one player that gives them a shining ray of hope, and then all the blame is then put on that player as well. So a lot of people don't want to take that on. Because the Knicks GMs, I don't know why, in terms of building overall team. That's why this Knicks run is so exciting, because they've built an actual solid squad. Everyone contributes. But then the question is, do they have just enough star power to get them over the line?
They will. We will.
Because
we will be there.
The West looks nuts. Ant-Man for the win. Let's go. I want the Wolves to take home the dub.
We'll see.
He's a killer, man. Michael Jordan's an illegitimate son, I'm convinced.
Because he's that good. Because it's not LeBron's son. Though.
When you put their play style side by side, it's actually creepy. Like their movesets are really similar. Their mindsets are very similar.
Well, because that's the way to do it, right? If you want to be the best, you emulate yourself on the best, right?
Yeah, I remember in an interview he said his GOAT is KD, and then I've just seen so many he knocked out. I can't remember where he was. But like he knocked KD out in the playoffs, and he's just getting himself like, like giving it all this shit to his hero. Like I can't imagine that. Like if I got into the league, I had to play LeBron, and I'm crushing his dreams, and I'm happy about it. That's the level of dog we're talking about here.
Yeah,
he's that guy. But he's still super young. I think he's like 24. So it's like,
oh dear.
And they're 3-3 with the Nugs right now. The champs from the year before.
I swear
they're going into Game 7. Wait, is it? No, that's OKC. Sorry, I'm thinking about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So they're waiting in the Western Conference Finals. So they're either going to get the Nuggets or OKC. I would love to see OKC versus the Wolves in the West.
Yeah.
And also, it's so different from a previous era. Like OKC Thunder and the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals is weird. And then probably the Knicks and who else is it in the East?
Pacers
Pacers will be in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's like, it's weird to even think of these franchises winning a chip sometimes.
That's the thing though with basketball, is that it can change quite drastically because of like trades and picking up.
Usually big markets like hold on to star players. So people want to
Well,
live
yeah,
in LA,
like Lakers and Boston always end up coming back.
Yeah,
they're the ones. It's just the history. Yeah.
The Lakers' future is so up in the air right now, but that's a whole episode in itself, mate. I'm telling you right now.
But yeah, so that's my news, I guess. Like, and your take is that, you know,
I think you should do it. People have short memories. I feel like fuck it, it's worth the risk.
Yeah, I agree, but I just think in this case,
he's got enough money for security.
Oh yeah, I don't think ever get to that. I just think it's one of those things like when he goes back, like I don't know if he's ever like being a pundit one day, or he just they won't forget. Which is crazy, right?
maybe I'm just like heartless for fans. I don't fucking care. This is my career.
Yeah, true.
Like
true.
You wouldn't leave a job because people might miss you when you're gone. Like, fuck off. I've got shit to do.
You're just another cog in the wheel, mate.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I shit on company time. It's got to be done. But then my news is a bit simpler, I guess. I've been on a hard switch from PlayStation to Xbox because of Xbox Game Pass. It is actually unreal the amount of new titles that are coming on, and the one that's like brought me down like just a whole new pipeline is the Oblivion remaster. Okay. Familiar with the Oblivion games or like the Bethesda ones?
No, I haven't played.
So it's like Skyrim and like the RPG one. So you build your own character and do the story. I started playing a little bit of Oblivion, and I got low key confused, but I was interested in the story. They've like remastered and recreated the game, but also to keep all of its old janky charm at the same time. So playing it now without any nostalgia means I can't get into it very much. But then it reminded me that and this is like my most controversial gaming take. I did not care for Skyrim. Did not care for The Godfather. It insists upon itself. I've tried to start Skyrim 3 times and failed. And I couldn't get into it because the combat felt a bit shit. And I'm bad in like creating my own character and role playing. Yeah. I didn't actually realise, and this is the pipeline, I've now got into Skyrim because of Oblivion. So like I ditched that one and went, let me actually play Skyrim. It's just got to be good.
So you're giving it another go? Yeah.
I'm deep in it now.
It's got you.
It's got me good and better than any game I've played in a long time.
And is this the one from what, 2011 or 10? Or when did it come out? Yeah.
I think it's 20. Yeah, it must be like 2011. Like I want to say 2007, but it might be later than that.
I just remember
it's been remastered so many times.
Yeah.
It came out with 360, I think. So
yeah, that was
it's that old. But it's just incredible. I didn't realise I was holding the game back. And it's made me reflect about how
all your fault.
It is. No, it genuinely is, right? I didn't realise how much my hand was being held by the type of games I was playing.
Yeah.
And the type of like games I like to do. So I love me like a third person story game. But
yeah.
I like the ones like Uncharted or Assassin's Creed or The Witcher, where you play as a character, you can get invested in the stories, the characters, all that. Because of that, you're always kind of spoon-fed the narrative or guided down a particular path, especially for like Uncharted. You're basically playing a movie scene. Mm-hmm. There's no freedom there. When I tried to play Skyrim before, the amount of freedom overwhelmed me to the point where I was just like, what the fuck do I do? I'm bored.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk all the way over to that thing because that takes me like 20 like real life minutes to walk from there to there.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like, I was just like, oh, fuck that shit, I'll just stop it.
But now you're enjoying the walk and all the adventures on the way.
And now, in my old age, in my seniority, I'm stopping to smell the flowers, mate. This is the first game in years where I've like legitimately lost myself to like 3 a.m. And I'm just in a different world because one, I actually started to invest in my own character. Like I'm genuinely like role playing it. His name is Azriel, and he is he's a level 11 red guard at the moment. I've got a massive 2-handed axe, and I'm playing different storylines. I'm a werewolf now.
Yeah, nice.
I'm the head of the companions, which is dope, and I'm like slowly playing lots of different storylines. But like, I had no idea. I realised because you know how Skyrim's just been remastered over and over again.
Yeah.
From the outside, I've been looking at it. Why the fuck do they keep making the same game? Just make a new game, bro. I now understand why
There's so much into it. Like
I don't think I'll finish that for like 1,000 hours.
And I can imagine it's totally different experience for everyone. Like,
mate,
because there's so much going on.
It's insane. Obviously, the different play styles you can have. You play as an archer or a mage, or like one-handed or two-handed combat, whatever it is. But the variety is nuts. The stories you can play is nuts. How you play it, like who you align with. Like there is like the character models are a bit shit, and the delivery of the lines can be a bit naff. But it's the it is the random encounters you can have as you go from one place to another. That was another way I was fucking up. I was constantly using fast travel, which makes the game so boring. But when I decided to buy a horse and ride from one place to another, I found a cave. Some guy tried to rob me, so I fucked him up. A dragon tried to get me, and now I'm just on the way from point A to point B. Yeah. And now I've lived these extra adventures.
Forgot about point B. Like, where am I even going?
And I was like, and then you just have to like go back to your objective. Like, what was I doing? Yeah. But then what it allows you to do is like, okay, I'm halfway through my book now in terms of where the narrative goes. Okay, if I now decide to align with the Empire, then I can then get these advantages and stop this rebellion, and I can. I'm so in deep, mate. And I was like, I can't believe I missed this. I can't believe I didn't give this a chance.
I've never delved in. The only closest I've ever done is the Elder Scrolls Online that we played as like a.
And what did you think of that when you played it?
I really enjoyed it. I think when we played it online, it was just defending like castles and as a squad and against like literally the other factions.
Yeah, because it can be quite fun. The combat's not challenging, but it's like something like doing it with people. I guess that one was fun.
Yeah, like the character creation and stuff. I think I literally like try to recreate Roman Reigns. I think 10 years ago as well.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing. I could go on
for
ages.
Drogo or whatever.
You can go on for ages about how like detailed you make that character. But then if you take that character an extra step and actually invest in what storyline you want to create with it and getting into the character, it just unlocks a whole new realm of like gaming I was not thinking about, which was insane for me. So that was my definite.
I feel like that's too much now though. Like.
It's not because, like, you know, when you play a game you absolutely love, but you finish it, now it's just like, what the fuck do I do with my life? It's like when you finish a series. Yeah. Skyrim, at least for now, feels like such a deep, infinite well that it's like this place of like, I can go back there. A lot of people go back and play Skyrim over and over because it feels like a second game. Home online. And it's not like parasocial, but it's more like, also the soundtrack is just banging. It just immerses you properly. And it's been a long time since it's been, oh shit, it's 4 a.m. I'm so cooked for tomorrow. Like, it's been a long time since that happened.
That was Red Dead 2 for me, I think. It was just the same. I was a cowboy. I literally remember coming home after a night out once and just jumping on it. And I was kind of tipsy. And you put it in first person mode, and I genuinely was like, I am a cowboy right now. It's just like in the game.
If give it another go. If Skyrim, I'm pretty sure it's on it's fairly cheap now. It's on discount or whatever.
But the thing is, I don't have an Xbox because
you don't need an Xbox. It's on PlayStation as well.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be in PlayStation Plus or something. But
yeah, true.
Definitely. I feel like I have a new perspective on it, but I wouldn't have just a few years ago because I just wasn't in that frame of mind.
But I did see that Xbox, like you said, is basically buying Steam or something, or like you can, so not buying Steam. Sorry, you can. The way that it's going to be is that you can play Steam games on Xbox because it's the same.
Do. So there's that, plus it's just got the Xbox just focused on buying all of the major studios.
Yeah, so PlayStation's
the newest Call of Duty, when we bought that for 70 quid, it was free on Xbox.
It's crazy.
That hurt my soul when I jumped over because I have both and I hadn't turned it on for ages. And I was like, what do you mean?
You bought it and you didn't know?
Yeah, because we bought it for PlayStation.
Yeah, but I thought...
And then I booted up my Xbox afterwards, in a week after, thinking...
But we could have played together still, though, because it's crossplay.
But the thing is, I had no idea. I was just like, what? Because maybe... I'm not sure if it's PlayStation Plus is bad or Game Pass is unbelievably good. But for 15 quid a month, for me to get any new game that comes out is insane. Yeah. Because each new game is like 70 quid now. Yeah. I'd rather just even if I don't get a new game that month, if I get 2 next month, there is none. That's the best bit. So I'm loving it. And there's Doom the Dark Ages is the next one for me to play, and that's just whole fresh new game on there. So
I need to have a look at this.
I think we might need to make a campaign for mass migration. I think we need to jump back to Xbox, mate. I'm telling you. It's got to happen. But we'll have to round that episode there because there's a hell of a lot more to talk about. Yeah. I'm sure we're going to do many more episodes. Lots of new different bits to the podcast as well as loads we want to do. So like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that lovely stuff. And we'll see you folks in the next one.
Peace.
Deuces.